Nyeri County, where the assembly there approved the appointment of Caroline Karugu to be the deputy governor. We understand that she is being sworn in today, and Rakiel Muigai, my colleague from Nyeri County, is there. Good afternoon, Rakiel. What can you tell us about this swearing in that is going on there at the moment?
Good afternoon to you, Sharon. Here in Nyeri County, it is actually a historic moment for this county and especially the Nyeri residents, given that now the void that was there after being filled in after Mutahi Kahiga filled in the void that was left by the late Dr. Omega Kuru is now being filled after Honorable Caroline Karugu will be sworn in today as the new deputy governor and as the first female deputy governor here in Nyeri County. She will be joining a list of at least other 7 women in the rest of the country who are also serving as deputy governors. At this particular point, we have only we'll be receiving guests and governors from within the various counties, neighboring counties within the Mount Kenya region. So far, only Deputy Governor from Laikipia, John Waniki, has been able to arrive, but other guests are continuing to arrive here. We'll be able to have various dignitaries from the national government also, who are also being expected here, friends as well as those working within the county government of Nyeri, as well as residents of Nyeri County. Now, this is actually a historic moment, Sharon, given that Caroline Karugu will be the first deputy governor to be nominated by a sitting governor, as well as being vetted and approved and later sworn in as the deputy governor in office. None has happened. None of such a scenario has been able to occur here in Kenya, and therefore this will be the first. And it is actually a very great moment, given that during the vetting process that Caroline Karugu has been able to undergo, she was able to say that she is going to look at so many things. The first on her agenda being the gender-based violence that has always been rampant within this county, and the bizarre stories that have been narrated over the recent past being something that provides a worrying trend. But during her vetting process, she said that she's going to look at that and probably will be able to keep an eye on what are some of the things that she'll be able to do, what are probably some of the programs that she'll be able to implement to try and look and provide unity within that will get to reduce this gender-based violence. Also on top of her agenda is the agricultural sector in this county, given that it is an agricultural county, and especially being able to narrate the agricultural problems that the county residents face, especially in the coffee sector, which is now dwindling and has been described as a black gold. But now at this point, from where we stand this moment, that is not the same scenario. And therefore, these are probably some of the things that she'll be able to look into. And during the vetting process, she was able to say that she shares a vision that the late Dr. Omega Kuru held for this county. Remember that Dr. Omega Kuru was a technocrat who was able to express himself in a way that showed that he had high ambitions of turning fortunes within this agricultural economy in the county. And therefore, being able to probably share in that vision, given that Caroline Karugu has experience, vast experience in financial business, in financial markets, having served as in advising roles in the regional financial markets. Therefore, she is a technocrat and holds a lot of experience in that kind of sector. And this is what Dr. Omega Kuru had a vision for this county when he was elected into office. However, that particular political ambition was made stillbirth during the death that robbed the Nyeri county of such a great and visionary leader. And therefore, combination of such by a combination of Mutahi Kahiga, Governor Mutahi Kahiga at this point, who is an educationist, as well as Caroline Karugu, an economist, provides a hope for this county. Earlier on, it was a shock to many who did not expect that a young lady, a young economist, only 39 years of age, with no backing whatsoever of political, no backing of politics whatsoever, will be nominated. But now it presents probably a hope for this county residents. Many have described this particular pair to that of Nairobi Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko and his deputy, who was his deputy governor, Polycarp Igathe, saying that probably that this particular pair looks or compares to that pair. But from the conversations that we've had so far and from the vetting process until now, Honorable Caroline Karugu has stated that she does not foresee any fallout with Governor Mutahi Kahiga, and we'll be able to just look at her to be able to provide what this Nyeri County needs. So at this moment, we're waiting for her to come in, as we expect her to be sworn in by Chief Magistrate Wendy Kagendo. Back to you, Sharon.
Many thanks, Raquel Mugai there, just giving us the analytics ahead of that swearing-in ceremony of the Deputy Governor in Nyeri County. So she shall be giving us a comprehensive report of that ceremony much later. Now, the Minister